get to the action on the field. Now they get set to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Here comes a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Peterson. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit just before the throw. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Peterson. Running out of time in the pocket. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here's the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass rush closing in. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Off the fumble recovery, can the offense punch it in? It's first and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They go with a direct snap. They finally corral him at the 1. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Toss play to the outside. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. That gain sets up a third down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So second down after the incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Direct snap to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? To throw, it's Peterson. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Dump off caught by the running back. Good execution. Gets a block. He gets the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the defense look slow that time. Now the try here for the extra point.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now aren't...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating.
Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. And he'll get there. Touchdown, LSU. They're setting out to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's a bullet over the middle. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. No huddle here for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. LSU is now operating in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The ball is picked off. Not much on the return. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's the spin move. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Dropping back. It's Manning. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Peterson. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Distance bomb is good from 57 out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Yeah, that was numbers up, big dog.
Back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Back to pass. It's Manning. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And he'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Handoff, here comes the jet sweep. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw testing the middle. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Graham.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
I thought his player just underthrew it. I ain't the ref got in the way. I chose take it though.
Now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
That's that home field advantage I see.
It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to be taken down, sacked on the final play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 24, LSU 21.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
LSU, number 3, takes it back to the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Man, that speed boost shit has to be the cheesiest shit I know in this fucking game. Like, what the fuck? That shit cheese as fuck, dog.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Peterson. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
1st and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Graham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. down play coming up after that completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll try a pass here, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away.
The return is tackled down at the 20, and the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Dropping back, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at midfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now the delay penalty backed the offense up closer. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. We'll call for the fair catch here. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the 4th. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Try and throw 4th down completion. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much room in that return, tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And it's a kneel down. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Washington Huskies. First down here for the offense. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time, late in the season.
He'll take a shot. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw, it's Finley. He'll take another shot here. And it's picked off. The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Washington Huskies, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Quarterback extends the play. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Getting some heat. Keeps the play going. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the left. At the 45 on his way. The expressway is wide open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buffalo! And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. He has the first and still on his feet. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Washington wants to go quickly.
And how about the quarterback? How about the athletic ability for this guy? He's so quick, so elusive, so fast, can make these big plays. And before you blink, he's 30-plus yards down the field, making your defense look silly.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at him. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
A first down for the offense. The give to the back. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Finley. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. A full dive to haul that one in. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. He's looking to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And he'll run it into the end zone. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Dumps it to the back. Fakes the grab on the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. The sure hands. It's Need. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Motion from the offense. He wants to pass it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Need. Tackled after picking up the first down. New set of downs after that completion.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, really get on the field. Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
Looking to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Finley. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass on second down. They're bringing heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to... And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking to go up top on first down. Going for it all. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Offense set on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Looking to move it through the air. He's got an open man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense...
Deep shot for the end zone. And he intercepts it. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Colorado! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He'll come out throwing on first down. On target to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Escapes trouble. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And And after that last sack, man, you can just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intent.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You got to be impressed with this defense.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wide out in motion. To the air on first down. Throws to the wide out. And the ball is intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the take it as they have the ball at the 47. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. The quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route.
He's got it in the end zone. Huskies.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Going downfield for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the ground with the back. It's loose. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. To the air, it's Finley. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. And And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Buffaloes want to crank their tempo. Comes out throwing on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's got it! Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's taking the shot. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. Touchdown! The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll go to the counter. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quick.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he's not going to... Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Need. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's...
Fires toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Dumps it off in the flats. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A third and long coming up here. To the air. It's Finley. Going deep. Touchdown, Colorado! And the pummeling has started. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable in that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play action fake. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Need. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
You're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race. You've got to win games, and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Finley. Throws to the back. They're working that left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Keeps looking downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And they can't make the connection.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup. The defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
He's going to take off, and he avoids the hit. First down here for the offense. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Bucks! And the route. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off play action. Got his man on the outside. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Steps away to find some room. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're trying to get to him. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
On target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the tailback. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. got his man quickly. Touchdown, Colorado! Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. Got his man on the right. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Trying to find his man on first down. And they got him for the sack.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. To the 15. He's loose. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the 2nd level of the defense. Before the
throws toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. 1st and 10 from their own 17. He's looking to throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Not 1, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Now the pitch. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Oh, that's him grabbing air. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit. bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy...
And this defense is bringing the heat. A first down for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down to the 14. Quarterback checking off. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Catch in the middle. It's Snead. Touchdown, Bucks! And the punishment. Offense getting set for first down. To the air, it's Ramsey. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. On the run, fires downfield. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They'll line up for a second down play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of...
Quarterback will audible. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Fast motion from the offense. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Robinson. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first first down for this offense.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! And a stomp. Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Then the short completion brings up second down. Back to pass, it's Ramsey coming after it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Oh, floated high, and it's intercepted. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout